Gerald had always considered himself a healthy man. A retired postal worker from Ohio, 67 years old, trim, active, and a proud grandfather of 3. Every morning, he made the same breakfast, whole grain toast with a generous spread of his favorite creamy cheese. "Keeps me sharp," he used to say with a grin. But that morning, something fell off. His hands trembled slightly. A strange pressure pulsed behind his eyes. Within an hour, Gerald was in the ER. What doctors told him next left him speechless. The cheese he thought was keeping him young was quietly sabotaging his heart and brain. And he's not alone. If you're over 60, your body processes food differently. What used to be harmless or even helpful can now contribute to serious health problems. High blood pressure, clogged arteries, memory lapses, joint pain. Especially when it comes to something as deceptively simple as cheese. Studies, including one from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, have confirmed that the wrong cheeses can increase your risk of heart disease by up to 40%. That's not scare tactics. It's a metabolic reality of aging. But here's the good news. Some cheeses are actually powerful allies for your health, if you know which to choose. Let's walk through it together. 4 cheeses that support seniors' health. 4. Cottage cheese, the silent strengthener. Margaret never thought much about what she ate until she turned 68 and began noticing the little things. The stairs felt steeper, jars harder to open, and her once strong legs now tired faster. Her doctor told her it was muscle loss, a silent but common visitor after 60. Looking for answers that didn't come in the form of pills, she found a simple companion in an unexpected place, the dairy aisle. Cottage cheese. No added sugars. Low sodium. Just pure, gentle strength. At first, she was skeptical. It looked bland, even boring. But once she spooned a serving onto her plate, drizzled it with olive oil, and added a sprinkle of basil and black pepper, she found something that surprised her: comfort. Its soft texture was kind to her aging teeth. It sat gently in her stomach, causing no upset. But what mattered most was what it did silently in the background. It delivered casein protein, slowly and steadily, supporting her muscles throughout the day and night. Not a quick fix, a long, steady ally. Cottage cheese also brought another quiet gift: strength for her bones. Rich in calcium and phosphorus, it helped her fight back against the slow erosion of bone density. She didn't need to think about it. She just needed to keep enjoying that creamy spoonful with her lunch. No drama, no fuss, just strength rebuilding from the inside out. 3. Fresh ricotta, the gentle gut friend. Arthur had battled indigestion and inflammation for years. At 72, he had tried every remedy in the book: probiotics, teas, bland diets. Some helped, most didn't. But what he hadn't tried was something as simple and humble as fresh ricotta. Unlike the heavily processed cheeses he once enjoyed in his youth, fresh ricotta is made from just 3 ingredients: milk, heat, and a touch of acid. No chemicals, no preservatives. Nothing to confuse his body, just what it knows. Arthur found that ricotta didn't fight his gut. It soothed it. It became his gentle companion, especially in the evenings when his digestion was most sensitive. Light and creamy, it paired beautifully with mashed banana for dessert, or with warm oatmeal in the morning. Sometimes, when his appetite was low, a spoonful with soft avocado was just enough. But what truly made it special were the whey proteins, not just good for digestion, but quiet supporters of his immune system. They helped him feel more resilient, less inflamed, and more balanced. And unlike the salty spreads he once relied on, ricotta was low in sodium, a quiet blessing for his heart and blood pressure. For Arthur, it wasn't just a cheese. It was a shift toward foods that worked with his body, not against it. Toward peace. Toward ease. 2. Swiss cheese, the heart hero. High blood pressure, artery stiffness, concerns about the heart that come with the passing years. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many older adults carry these quiet worries every day. But sometimes, small shifts in our choices can make a big difference, like reaching for a slice of Swiss cheese. Those funny little holes? They're not just there for show. They're signs of good bacteria bacteria that actually reduce lactose and help improve gut health. But what truly makes Swiss cheese a heart hero lies in what it doesn't have. Compared to most hard cheeses, Swiss cheese has 75% less sodium. That means it's far gentler on the heart and blood pressure. For someone managing hypertension, that's no small detail. It's peace of mind on a plate. And it doesn't stop there. Swiss cheese is rich in vitamin K too, a quiet champion that helps guide calcium to your bones instead of your arteries. That means stronger bones without adding risk to your heart. It also offers 8 grams of protein per ounce and a strong dose of vitamin B12, supporting both muscle maintenance and brain function, 2 areas that deserve extra care as the years go by. This is not just cheese. It's nourishment tailored for the aging heart and mind. Swiss cheese proves that healthy choices don't have to be bland. They can be familiar, comforting, and truly good for you. 1. Goat cheese, the brain's best friend. It starts with a quiet struggle many of us don't talk about. As we grow older, the body changes. Our digestion slows. Foods we once enjoyed may suddenly feel heavy, even unsettling. Memory slips, sometimes just a name, a word, or why we walked into a room. It's frustrating. And when our gut isn't happy, neither are we. That connection between the belly and the brain becomes clearer with age. That's where goat cheese steps in, not as a luxury, but as a gentle companion for aging bodies. Unlike most cheeses made from cow's milk, goat cheese is naturally lower in lactose. It's also rich in short and medium-chain fatty acids. What does that mean for someone over 60? It means your liver and metabolism don't have to work as hard. You digest it more easily. No more post-cheese bloating or discomfort. But this little cheese goes further. Inside each creamy bite are probiotics, those helpful bacteria that balance your gut, improve your mood, and even support memory. It also delivers omega-3 fatty acids, known for nourishing the brain and helping keep your mind clear, your thoughts sharp. This isn't just about eating cheese. It's about choosing food that understands where you are in life. Goat cheese is more than a treat. It's brain food, made for you, not for the label. The 4 cheeses you must avoid after 60. 4. American cheese, the imposter. It may look like cheese. It may melt like cheese. But let's be honest, this isn't real cheese. American cheese is a processed product packed with artificial emulsifiers, synthetic dyes, and alarming amounts of sodium, nearly 400 milligrams in just a single slice. That's already about 15% of the total daily sodium limit, and that's before you've even added anything else to your plate. For seniors, this is more than just an unhealthy snack. It's a quiet threat. As we age, our digestive systems become more sensitive. The gut bacteria that once flourished can start to decline, making our bodies more vulnerable to inflammation and a weakened immune response. These artificial additives in American cheese don't just sit in your stomach. They interfere with your gut's delicate balance, contributing to bloating, discomfort, and even reduced absorption of vital nutrients like calcium and vitamin B12. And for those already managing high blood pressure or heart concerns, this cheese can quietly push you closer to danger. It's a food that looks harmless, even comforting, but beneath the surface, it's an imposter working against your health. The truth? You deserve better. Your body deserves better. Choose real cheese, naturally aged and minimally processed. Your gut and your health will thank you. 3. Blue cheese, the silent trigger. There's no denying it. Blue cheese looks elegant. It's rich, tangy, and often seen as a gourmet choice. But for older adults, what looks sophisticated on the plate can be a silent trigger behind the scenes. Blue cheese contains 2 compounds that are especially risky with age: tyramine and histamine. These naturally occurring substances may not bother a younger digestive system, but as enzyme activity slows with age, the body struggles to break them down. The result? Sudden spikes in blood pressure, unexpected migraines, or even irregular heart rhythms that can feel frightening and out of control. And that's not all. Because blue cheese is a mold-ripened cheese, it carries a higher risk of contamination. specifically Listeria monocytogenes, a bacteria that could be especially dangerous for anyone with a weakened immune system. For seniors, Listeria isn't just a minor concern. It can lead to severe illness, hospitalization, or worse. Eating should be a source of nourishment, not a game of chance. For those in their 60s and beyond, it's worth thinking twice before adding blue cheese to the plate. There are safer options that provide rich flavor without the hidden risks. Cheeses that support your health instead of challenging it. Because at this stage in life, every bite matters. 2. Cream cheese, the deceiver. It looks soft, comforting, familiar. For many, cream cheese spread on a morning bagel is a comforting ritual. But under that silky texture lies something few talk about. Cream cheese is a quiet deceiver. For seniors striving to maintain their health, especially after 60, this seemingly innocent food can stir up a storm in the body. It's packed with saturated fat, the kind that clogs arteries and burdens the heart. Unlike healthier spreads, cream cheese offers little protein or fiber, which means it doesn't keep you full for long. So, you eat more and more. Flavored varieties, like strawberry or honey, are even worse. They're often spiked with added sugars, which can cause blood sugar spikes. For those managing prediabetes or diabetes, conditions common in older adults, this can be downright dangerous. Over time, those sugar spikes lead to inflammation, fatigue, and increased insulin resistance. But perhaps the most overlooked danger is its texture. Because cream cheese is so soft and moist, it becomes a breeding ground for bacteria if not stored precisely right. And for seniors, whose immune systems are naturally weaker with age, foodborne illnesses can be far more severe, sometimes even life-threatening. What's the safer path? Try alternatives like mashed avocado with a dash of lemon and sea salt. Or if you crave something creamy, look for Greek yogurt-based spreads that offer protein without the fat bomb. 1. Processed cheese spreads, the stroke on a plate. It all started with a little silver triangle, wrapped neatly in foil, promising creamy ease and simple enjoyment. You've likely seen them for decades, those tubs and triangles of processed cheese spreads lining the shelves at your local store. They look harmless, convenient, even nostalgic. But for older adults, especially those in their 60s, 70s, or beyond, these spreads can quietly chip away at your health with every bite. You see, processed cheese spreads aren't made the way traditional cheeses are. Instead, they're the product of heavy chemical alterations. To keep them spreadable and shelf-stable, manufacturers load them with phosphate additives. These might sound harmless, but they place serious stress on your kidneys, especially dangerous if you're already dealing with age-related kidney decline. And that's not all. Many of these spreads still contain trans fats, despite being banned in many countries. These fats are known to inflame blood vessels and dramatically raise the risk of stroke and heart disease. For seniors already facing increased cardiovascular risks, that's not just bad news. It's a silent threat hiding in something as innocent as a sandwich. Even worse, these artificial additives can interfere with brain chemistry. Over time, they may contribute to cognitive decline, making memory loss and confusion more likely. Aging is challenging enough. These foods make it harder. What to do instead? Choose real, natural cheeses in moderation, like aged cheddar or Swiss, made with simple ingredients. Pair them with whole grain bread or fresh fruit. Your body and brain will thank you for the real nourishment. Here's the truth. You don't need to give up cheese. You just need to choose wisely. If you're over 60, focus on fresh, low-sodium, minimally processed cheeses. Look for labels that contain fewer than 5 ingredients. Prioritize calcium, protein, probiotics, and always check the sodium content. Gerald? He made the switch. These days, he crumbles goat cheese into his salad, spreads ricotta on his toast, and enjoys Swiss with apple slices. His blood pressure is better. His energy has improved. And his doctor gave him the best news yet. He's turned back the clock, one cheese slice at a time. What about you? Which cheeses are in your fridge right now? Have you noticed changes in your energy or memory after switching foods? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. And remember, It's never too late to make a better choice. Even something as small as swapping your cheese can be a step toward a longer, healthier, sharper life.